And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in northern Liberl. And to think that the bankrupt Capo family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberl regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yes, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that there's another power is at work here. Interesting. Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. In the last episode, we completed Chapter 1. You're the one on the phone? Oh, I could have been doing an accent this whole time. Also, yeah, I looked up the quest that we have, and it's to be completed at the beginning of Chapter 2, so yay. No, it's not like that at all. I've also become acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take a permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, there's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what else you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. Haha, I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. Portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shara? The fact that you're carrying around an ornament that even the Zeiss Central Factory couldn't create, well... How about you tell me who you really are? Oh, come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Oliver Lenheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little pillow talk, perhaps? How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Oliver. Or should I call you Mr. Erebonian Operative? Looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. I guess you were pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you, and what are you doing in the Burl? Before that, I'm gonna have to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So you mean to tell me that you just drank the wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Hocking Gate so you could gather information was all part of that plan? You even set yourself up to run into us? I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that the device is not an ornament. It's an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system and its transmission can be encrypted, so there's no need to worry about being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact, like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. No, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you have already figured out, my position is that of an operative in the Empire. We kind of figured that from the beginning. But I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist by the Royal Army. The Beracer with the special title belonging to but 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. Oh my gosh, she is coming to meet her dad. The Divine Blade. Cassius Bright is the one I seek. Dun dun dun! Chapter 2. Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Oh, poor Oliver. Let's see, if we're gonna travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Rouen region. Wonder which route we should take to get there. How about that? You're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's gonna be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save the money it would cost us to use an airliner. Great idea! We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Bose Market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we could leave after that. So what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Rouen region, we need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the West Gate. Okay, the West Gate, right? Alright, cool. Stolen ring. It was burglarized the other day. Quite valuable. Please, yeah, let's go to Bose's south block first. Return that ring before I forget. I finally made it back to my lovely home. After being locked up in that dank and dirty cell, my home feels like a paradise. It looks like Marino picked up the slack while I was away. It's time to get back to work. My husband was attacked by Sky Bandits, came home safely. I'm so relieved. Thanks to the goddess. Yeah, it was us. You can reward us if you'd like. If Bossy Father made it back home in one piece, and care in the world, it would have been ruined by now. Yeah. Oh well. Looks like Trino's come back safely. Now I can get back to business. To defeat the Huns. They're the Sky Bandits. Yay! Oops. Janus Royal Academy in Rouen, there's a subject called Social Studies. It's folks who exclude politics and economics. Yuck. Hello. I wonder what I should go fishing next. Man, you just... I used to be doing for the last 20 years is fishing. I can see already doesn't get sick of it. Yeah, that's the guy that directed us to the other place. Excuse me, you're Lana, right? Yes, that's right. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, we found a ring that looks like something like the one mentioned in the job request at the guild. If we could, we'd like you to have a look at it. Really? Truly? Oh, who would ever thought this would have come back to me like this? So there's no doubt that this is the ring that was stolen? No, this is the one that was stolen, all right. But it was a memento for my mother. I would know it anyway. I see. It must be really important to you then, right? I'd almost believed I would never see it again. I don't know how I can ever repay you for finding this. I'm glad we could help. I guess our work here is done unless there's something else. No, that's all. Once again, thank you for finding this for me. Well then, if that's all, we'll leave you to your business. Have a nice day. Yay! So grateful. The Skyman's behind the bars. Looks like I can get back to my life. Hooray! For he's such a jolly good fellow. My mom looks like she's happier now. I'm glad. Yay! Bose Chapel. Okay, Chapel, the Bose Market is pretty good. Okay, fine, let's go shopping. You know, let's return that quest. Stolen ring, yay, 3 BP. Good work. Come back again if you have anything else to report. And we've done everything that we can right now. So I'm assuming we've just done everything we can in Bose in general, and our next set of quests are going to be in Ruin. Unfortunately, I can't buy a lot of perishable goods. Yeah. Let's quickly just check our orbments. Are all Shara's... Okay, yeah, everyone dropped all their junk, which is great. Let's see, that's 3 times cast is cut. Blind enemy. Da da da. Let's see. Just want to see if I can replace this with anything else to get. That slot is still sealed. Yeah, I want him to be our attacker. If I replace that with... Okay, so I can get aerial out of that. Can get aerial out of that. I want aerial because we don't have that on other characters right now. They got new and interesting wares today. Cool. What do you have, sir? You have this stuff I don't really care about. I'm gonna buy a couple of these though. You have anything interesting? Dun, bum, 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 bum. That's right, you work part-time, alright. You don't have any new books, do you? You do. No, not 2. And we already have the Carnelia book. What a letdown. I should really do an episode with... My fiance is back, but now he's setting up a store of his own. That's kind of rude, actually. We already had a couple of these, I think. Did we? I don't remember, actually. 'Cause that heals a lot of health. Got the Strega J. Don't really care about that. Are you the kind of man if I took over the store and I was successful? Okay. And what do you have? You just have ingredients. Alright, cool. So I think, yeah, that should be it for our time here in Bose. So let's just make sure that the map that we're looking at is correct. And yeah, we want to head to Crone Pass over there. So unless anything happens, I'm going to meet you at Crone Pass. Shining Palm. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Do I still have... No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I can't kill these guys because I don't have the instant death thing, but this is where I was farming them. Those are the good old days. So we've been in Crone Trail already because we had this quest here. So I think I can mostly just sneak through it because I've explored it. Dun, 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 dun. Right, this is where we delivered the guy to the other bracer. Man, we finally made it up here. Once we pass this checkpoint, we're supposed to be in Ruin region, right? Yeah, that's what's supposed to be what's on the other side. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that, but we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at the end of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, it would be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off the cliff if we're attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right. I guess it could be pretty dangerous. Looks like all we could do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. Hello. Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Still show the soldier a junior bracer emblem. Wow, I'm surprised to see that some of your age as a bracer. So you're here with work, then? No, actually, we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel around the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young. The kids certainly are fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. I'm gonna have to tell you that trying to head down to the pass now would be suicide. Recently we had an untold number of monsters appearing in this area. It's quite peculiar, really. You got a rest stop for travelers, so it'd be best to stay here for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit sack. He's in the guard station straight ahead. Thank you. You're so nice. I think we talked to most of these people. No, I don't want to go straight for you. I apologize for intruding at this hour. We were actually wondering... Explain the situation as we could stay the night. Estelle tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. I see. Well, that's no problem. I see I can see the emblem from the emblem that your bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. It's almost time for me to go to duty. It's best to hurry up and eat while I can. Telephone. Hello. Since this place is such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Don't really need to heal up right now. How are you kids doing hiking at a time like this? It's pretty cold out there, huh? Yeah. Alright, I guess let's just rest up. So this is the room for travelers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Yay! Oh, it's so nice and warm. Just, you know, wood stoves just feel much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Orban stoves may heat up quickly, but they're certainly efficient. But they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are so much easier to use. I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'd be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'd be happy to share what we have with you if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries, after the airlines went into service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And full disclosure here, I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. There's a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. But there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk with them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberal is probably about the only place they're gonna find nice soldiers. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously. I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. Oh man, I'm so stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food is pretty good, don't you think? Yeah, it was certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Hey, buddy. You want to join us? Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really, you must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the room? Another guest in the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around the mountains at this hour. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. Huh? Same line of work? Oh, is it that guy from, the red hair? Huh, I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. Yeah. You're the heavy blade Agate. Oh, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agate, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation. I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood? Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. I'll take 2/3 of that bed and 1/3 of the middle one. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? What happened to Scheherazade? Scheherazade returned to Roland. Now it's just the two of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits. We've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about it from Old Man Lugren. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone without Shahrazad's help? No. Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats to say the least. Not to mention you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're gonna get the rug pulled out from under you. We're not caught up in ourselves. How about you yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What do you think about trying to hike through the pass at this hour of the night? You're either playing careless or maybe that bandana is just a little too tight. Hey, watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills unlike you amateurs. Besides, I'm here for work. Don't try to compare my actions with your tourist training. Work for the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep, too. He's just avoided finishing the conversation. He's sleeping on his sword. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something at least. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. You two better stop poking around when you shouldn't do. You're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you just get your behinds over to Ruan and do some job listing on the bulletin board? That's far better than suited for the likes of you. Hey, looks like he's asleep, and just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? Seems to me like he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said that because he was worried about us. Do you really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We still got to hike down to the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. Pretty sure he wouldn't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is that time already? It really makes you wonder if anyone needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it'd be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky Bandit mess, now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind? Oh boy. Oh boy. What the? A pack of wolves? You gotta be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm gonna check it out. You two stay here. No, you just wait a minute. I think we better go see for ourselves just in case. Of course that's what we should do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, there's no really healing that we need to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh dear. Wolves! This is bad news. You better hurry and get back them up. Forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? You call yourself a bracer. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it's the army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You'd just be getting in the way. I'm pretty sure we could. It's just like he says. This is our job. Now get back inside, you three. But. Crap! What the heck's going on here? Estelle, the other side. It seems like something's happening on the ruined side of the checkpoint. What? Oh no, there's only one of them here. Incredible! He's even stronger than the rumors suggest. So you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We got you covered. Hey, get back inside! You can't stop us from helping you out. We'll try to help you without getting in the way. Fine, whatever. Just make sure you're not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. Yay! Now we get to fight with Agate. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of puppers here. So let's see. Attack Doberman. Huh, so these were sent by somebody, probably 404.
Disciplined monster that moves in packs. Quickly corners prey with speed and fangs. Interesting. Yay, 405. That's great. Let's use a fire. Sure. Oh, we can control him too. Let's see. So he just has basic stuff there. What are your crafts? Wild Rage, Flame Smash, Powerful Attack emitting flames. Let's a Forceful Yell. CP plus 50, max HP minus 30%. That's awesome. Also, look how much health he has! Series of sword slashes followed by a heavy blow. But that only attacks one enemy. That kind of stuff. Man, I was totally wrong in his voice. Go! Yeah! I guess I'll look up his voice actor. Let's see. You. Yeah, just gonna stab you. And you. And. Really? Really? Really, Agate? You're gonna be like that? I need to hear him have the ending sound. Oh my god, dude. I'm assuming his sword is just super, like, inaccurate. Oh, I probably could have attacked you. Whoops. Oh man, he's really slow too. Wow, dude. This is embarrassing. Do I have... Can I speed you up? Please. There we go.
Care for a rematch?
Let's see. Agate. That's Bryce Papenbrook? This man is Nagito Komaeda? I gotta turn my volume up to hear that. Okay. Oh, it looks like he managed to take care of them all. Yeah, there's a lot of them. They're pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural if you learn the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong, I mean, you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way off of becoming senior bracers, though. Hey, was everything okay over here? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of every last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm glad you happened to be here. I should have expected much from the heavy blade Agate. I didn't do much. These kids didn't do half bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you too then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Alright, because it's time for me to get back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Huh. Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that, but he certainly talks big, that's for sure. Estelle, wake up! Come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Like she has a different portrait there. Joshua? Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the Crone Pass checkpoint. Alright, we had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the red-headed jerk go? Looks like he took off early this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh. And after we helped him fend off the monsters last night too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get ourselves ready? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright, it's off to Rouen we go. Okay, cool. So in the next episode, we are going to do just that. And maybe soon we'll meet up once more with Agate. And fun times will abound with the ultimate lucky student. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth1204, and I'll see you all next time. Much games. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.